How can we engage youth in physical activities? A question that's often on the minds of parents and educators alike. This is more than just a question of keeping kids busy. It's about their health, their well-being, their development. Engaging youth in physical activities is essential to their growth, both physically and mentally. Physical activities not only build strength and endurance, but they also help improve cognitive skills, boost self-esteem, and foster a sense of teamwork and camaraderie. Moreover, these activities lay the foundation for a healthy lifestyle that can follow them into adulthood. In this video, we'll be sharing practical tips and strategies to engage youth in physical activities. We'll talk about what works, what doesn't, and how you can make physical activities more appealing to the younger generation. We'll also share examples of successful projects and activities that have effectively motivated and involved young individuals in vigorous intensity physical pursuits. Stay tuned as we delve into the best strategies to help our youth get moving and stay active. Before we can address the issue, it's crucial to understand the challenges that prevent children from engaging in physical activities. Picture this. It's a sunny afternoon, the perfect weather for a game of soccer or a bike ride. Yet, many children are indoors, glued to screens, uninterested in the idea of physical activity. This lack of interest is one of the major barriers we face. To many children, physical activities may seem dull or tedious when compared with the instant gratification provided by digital entertainment. Then there's the issue of time. Children today have incredibly packed schedules. Between school, homework, extracurricular activities, and family commitments, it can be tough to find a spare moment for physical activity. This is further complicated by the fact that many parents also lead busy lives, making it difficult to facilitate and supervise their children's outdoor play. We also cannot overlook the lure of technology. With smartphones, tablets, and gaming consoles, children have a world of entertainment at their fingertips. These devices offer easy, sedentary distractions that often seem more appealing than physical exertion. The digital world offers an array of engaging content, making it a formidable competitor for children's attention. Finally, safety is a significant concern for many parents, deterring them from encouraging outdoor play. The absence of safe, accessible spaces for children to engage in physical activities is a notable hurdle. Not all neighborhoods have parks or playgrounds, and even when they do, concerns about traffic, stranger danger, and the quality of the facilities can make parents hesitant. Each of these challenges is substantial and complex in its own right. However, it's crucial to remember that they are not insurmountable. By recognizing and understanding these obstacles, we are better equipped to address them. So, how can we tackle these challenges? How can we spark an interest in physical activities, fit them into busy schedules, compete with the allure of technology, and ensure safe spaces for play? Well, the following segments of this video will delve into that. We'll explore practical tips and strategies, drawing from successful projects and activities that have effectively engaged young individuals in vigorous intensity physical pursuits. By understanding these challenges, we can devise effective strategies to overcome them. The first step to engaging youth in physical activities is to make it fun. Now you might be wondering, how do we make physical activities enjoyable for the young ones? Well, it's easier than you think. The key is to incorporate elements that they already love, for instance, games. Have you ever noticed how children can run around for hours when they're playing a game they enjoy? That's because they're having fun, so why not turn physical activities into games? Try traditional games like tag, or invent your own. You could even incorporate elements from their favorite video games. Imagine a real-life treasure hunt inspired by their favorite game. Sounds fun, right? Another effective strategy is to set up friendly competitions. It could be a race, a dance-off, or a sports match. The thrill of competition can be a great motivator. But remember, the focus should always be on participation and enjoyment, not just winning. And then, there's the power of friendship. Children love spending time with their friends. So, why not make physical activities a group event? Invite their friends over for a game, a dance party, or even a mini Olympics. When friends are involved, even the most reluctant child is more likely to participate. Now let's take a look at some successful examples. A school in Oregon turned their daily physical education classes into an adventure game, with students earning points for different activities. The result? Increased participation and enthusiasm. Then there's the story of a community center in Texas. They organized a monthly sports day where children could try different sports, compete in friendly matches, and win prizes. The event was a hit, with many children discovering a love for sports they had never tried before. These examples show that when physical activities are fun and engaging, children are more likely to participate. They don't view it as a chore or an obligation, but as something they look forward to. Remember, when physical activities are fun, children are more likely to participate and stay active. Now that we've made physical activities fun, the next step is to encourage regular participation. Moving on to our next segment, let's talk about some strategies that can help foster a consistent habit of physical activity. One of the most effective ways is setting up a routine. Regularity breeds familiarity and comfort. It's like brushing your teeth or having a morning cup of coffee. Once it becomes a part of your daily schedule, it's easier to stick to it. So, try to carve out a specific time each day for physical activity. It could be a family bike ride after dinner, or a game of catch in the park every Saturday morning. The key is consistency. Now, as we all know, encouragement goes a long way in fostering any new habit. Providing positive reinforcement can significantly boost the motivation to stay active. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Did your child manage to do a push-up for the first time? Give them a high five. Did they score a goal in soccer? Praise their effort. The power of positive reinforcement lies in its ability to make someone feel good about their achievements, thus motivating them to keep going. Lastly, there's no better way to encourage regular physical activity than to lead by example. When children see their parents or caregivers actively participating in physical activities, they are more likely to do the same. By showing them that you also value physical activity, you're setting a positive example that they can emulate. So, join in the fun. Be a part of their games, their races, their adventures. Show them that physical activity is not a chore, but a joyful and beneficial part of life. In conclusion, creating a routine, providing positive reinforcement, and leading by example are all powerful strategies to encourage regular physical activity. Remember, it's not just about getting kids to move. It's about instilling a lifelong love for physical activity that will serve them well in all aspects of their lives. Regular participation in physical activities not only improves physical health, but also contributes to better mental health and academic performance. Another crucial aspect of engaging youth in physical activities is providing safe and accessible spaces for them to play and exercise. Safety and accessibility are two key factors that can greatly influence a child's inclination to participate in physical activities. A safe space doesn't necessarily mean a vast field or a high-tech gymnasium. It can be as simple as a clean, uncluttered room or a quiet corner of the backyard. Let's start with safety. When creating a safe space, consider the activity and the age of the children. For younger kids, ensure the area is free from sharp objects, hard surfaces, or any potential dangers. For older kids involved in more vigorous activities, think about providing protective gear and ensuring there is enough space to move around without risk of injury. Now let's talk about accessibility. The space should be easily reachable and open for use whenever the child feels like moving. This doesn't mean you need a dedicated room. A corner of the living room can be transformed into a mini gym with yoga mats and light weights, or a part of the backyard can be turned into a soccer or badminton court. Remember, the idea is to make physical activity a natural part of the child's environment, not something they need to go out of their way to do. Sometimes you might face constraints like limited space or resources, but don't let that discourage you. Be creative. Use vertical spaces, use multi-purpose furniture, or even use indoor spaces for activities typically done outdoors. For instance, a hallway can become a bowling alley, or a staircase can turn into a mountain climbing challenge. Involve the kids in the process of creating these spaces. It can be a fun project that can spark their creativity and make them more invested in the space, and consequently, more inclined to use it for physical activities. Remember, a safe and accessible space can significantly increase the likelihood of children engaging in regular physical activities. So, let's start creating those spaces and making physical activity an enjoyable part of our children's everyday lives. So, how can we engage youth in physical activities? As we've explored in this discussion, the first step is understanding the challenges. Recognizing the barriers that prevent young people from being physically active is crucial. Next, we've learned that making physical activities fun is a game changer. Transforming exercise into an enjoyable experience rather than a chore can drastically increase participation. We've also highlighted the importance of encouraging regular involvement. Consistency is key. Establishing a routine and building a positive relationship with physical activity can have long-lasting benefits. Lastly, we've delved into the significance of creating safe spaces for physical activities. Ensuring an environment that is inviting, inclusive, and secure can make all the difference. By implementing these strategies, we can effectively engage youth in physical activities, setting them on a path to a healthier and happier life. Let's make the change today for a brighter, more active future.